Do you know which Disney Christmas film was voiced by Tim Curry, or which holiday special was actually the very first TV special made by Disney Animation Studios? Today, we aren't just covering the big movies, we're testing your knowledge on the cozy holiday classics we all grew up with watching on VHS and DVD. Let's see if you're a true Disney expert. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Smiling with Erin D. I'm Maureen, the host of our weekly Disney trivia, and around here we believe in two things: amazing stories and our motto: start with love and end with kindness. Today we are letting the Christmas spirit lead us into a super fun trivia challenge. We are here diving into the stories that makes the season bright. We've got questions from Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas, as well as Beauty and the Beast Enchanted Christmas, and we're checking in on those high-tech elves from Pepper Landing. So grab your hot cocoa, get a pen and paper to keep track of your score. Let's see how well you know these holiday favorites. Are you ready? Let's get started with round one. We're going to start with Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. And our first bit of questions will be about basic facts. What year was Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas released? $1999. How many stories or segments are in the movie? Three. What format was this movie originally released in? Direct-to-video DVD. What are the three story titles? Donald Duck, Stuck on Christmas, A Very Goofy Christmas, and Mickey and Minnie's Gift of the Magi. Now onto some story specifics. In Stuck on Christmas, what do Huey, Dewey, and Louie wish for? That every day could be Christmas. What happens when their wish comes true? They're stuck in a time loop, reliving Christmas Day over and over. What lesson do the nephews learn? Christmas isn't just about receiving gifts or endless fun, but about family, love, and appreciating what you have. In A Very Goofy Christmas, what does Max stop believing in? Santa Claus. What does Goofy try to prove to Max? The Santa Claus is real. In The Gift of the Magi, what does Mickey sell to buy Minnie's gift? His harmonica. What does Minnie sell to buy Mickey's gift? Her watch. What gift does Mickey buy for Minnie? A chain for her watch. What gift does Minnie buy for Mickey? A harmonica case for his harmonica. What classic story is this segment based on? The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. Now on to Prep and Landing. First, some basic facts. Who voices Wayne, the main character? Dave Foley. Who voices the rookie elf, Lanny? Derek Richardson. Who voices McGee at Mission Control? Sarah Chalk. How many years of experience does Wayne have? 227 years. What year did the first special premiere? 2009. Now on to some fun details. What do the elves say instead of cursing? They use festive North Pole themed explanations, the most prominent one being "Oh Frostbite." What network originally aired these specials? ABC. How long is the first Prep and Landing special? 22 to 23 minutes. So if you said either 22 or 23, you get it right. What's the shortest special called? Tiny's Big Adventure, which is just 2 minutes long. All about Tiny, McGee's assistant. But there's also acceptable is Operation Secret Santa, if you're thinking of the ones with Wayne and Lenny that are actually specials. This is just a short. What award did Prep and Landing win in 2010? Emmy Award for Outstanding Animated Program, plus 3 other Emmys. Now on to some character and story questions. What's the name of Wayne's brother? Noel. What unit does Noel work in? Coal Elf Brigade. Who is the kid hacker in Naughty vs. Nice? Grace Goodwin. What does Grace hack? The Naughty and Nice list system. What's the device called that determines the naughty or nice? The Fruitcake Conduct Calculator. Now some questions about Easter eggs and details. What Disney princesses appear on Grace's shirt? Cinderella, Snow White, and Rapunzel. What classic Disney character toy appears in the background? Mickey Mouse doll. What famous Christmas movie character appears in a mall line? Ralphie Parker from A Christmas Story. Did you catch him there? Where can you stream all these specials today? Disney Plus. How many Prep and Landing specials exist in total? Four. Prep and Landing Operation Secret Santa, Prep and Landing Naughty vs. Nice, and a new one added this year, Prep and Landing Snowball Protocol. But 5 is also an acceptable answer if you count Tiny's Adventure, the short we mentioned earlier. That's considered more of a short than a special. Did you know that Prep and Landing is absolutely packed with hidden Easter eggs? Keep your eyes peeled. You can spot references to the movie Bolt, a nod to Charlie Brown Christmas, and even the famous Rosebud sled from Citizen Kane. The creators made it personal too. Look closely at the milk carton in the kitchen scene. It's actually a real dairy in co-director Kevin Dieter's hometown. Talk about a sweet detail. Now back to the trivia. And now on to Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Starting with basic facts again. What year was Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas released? 2004. How many stories are in this sequel? Five. What major animation change have happened in this sequel? Switch from traditional 2D animation to CGI computer animation. Who narrates the movie? Clive Revell. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. Now on to some story-specific questions. What's the first segment called? Bells on Ice. In Bells on Ice, who are the main characters? Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. What are Minnie and Daisy competing for? Ice skating competition. What happens to their friendship during the competition? They become rivals and their friendship is tested. What's the second segment called? Christmas Impossible. In Christmas Impossible, what do Huey, Dewey, and Louie try to do? Sneak into Santa's workshop to write their names on the nice list. What's the third segment called? Christmas Maximus. In Christmas Maximus, what does Max want? His dad Goofy not to embarrass him in front of his girlfriend Mona. What's the fourth segment called? Donald's Gift. What lesson does Donald learn? Importance of patience and the true spirit of Christmas. What's the fifth and final segment called? Mickey's Doggone Christmas. In the final segment, what does Pluto do? He runs away after accidentally destroying Christmas decorations.
Please like, hype, subscribe, and share.
Now lastly, Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas questions. Starting with basic facts. What year was Beauty and the Beast, the Enchanted Christmas released? (1997). Is this movie a sequel or a prequel, or neither? Neither. It's a midquel, not a direct sequel or a prequel. It's a holiday story set during the original film, specifically after Belle's arrival, but before the final rose petal falls, expanding on the time she spends as the Beast's captive. Sorry about that trick question there. Who is the main villain of this movie? Forte, the pipe organ. I'm sorry if I mispronounce anything. Who voiced the villain Forte? Tim Curry. What is the name of Forte's small flute sidekick? Fife or Fief, however you pronounce his name. Now onto some story details. Why does the Beast hate Christmas? It's the exact day he was cursed by the Enchantress. What gift does Belle try to give the Beast? A handmade storybook. Who saves Belle when she almost drowns in the frozen lake? The Beast. Now, some character trivia questions. What object is the character Angelique? A Christmas tree angel ornament. Who voiced Angelique? Bernadette Peters. Does the rose appear in the movie? Yes. What song does Belle sing to cheer up the castle? As long as there's Christmas. Now some behind the scenes and bonus questions. Was the original voice cast present for this movie? Yes, mostly. Paige O'Hara as Belle, Robbie Benson as Beast, Jerry Orbach as Lumiere, and David Ogden Stiers as Cogdors all returned. What is the final song played at the Christmas celebration? As long as there's Christmas. Thank you all so much for hanging out and playing along with me today. I hope these questions brought back some great memories and maybe even taught you a fun fact or two. From my family to yours, I want to wish you all a happy holidays, and may your season be full of joy and amazing stories. And don't forget, tomorrow we do drop our Heroes vs. Villains video, so look out for that matchup. Until then, remember, start with love, end with kindness, and find origin and smile today. See you real soon. Bye.